Welcome, welcome. I am so honored. I know it says Calistadel, but I am Jayna Dyer from Ottawa, Kansas. I've been with the company 15 years, but I've been with Xyngfling 2.0 for 1 day now. And who else has been with Xyngfling 2.0 for 1 day now? I could not be more excited. I'm sitting down, but actually I feel like standing up because I could not be more excited and more honored to be the first room at the top and launching Xyngfling 2.0. And if you haven't checked the comment section out of what's exciting and what people are excited about, go check that out. But tonight is the night, and this is the Xyngfling Recap. So we're going to talk about a little bit about where we've come and what Xyngfling is about now, our rebranding, and where we are going and what to do now. What do I do now? So those are kind of the three things. Oh, and the new product. Anybody want to get some deets on the new product? Drop a 2 in the comment section if you want some deets on the new product. So anyway, I can't begin to explain the difference. Like I say, I've been with Xyngfling for 15 years and I've been to every conference except one. It was in Puerto Rico. Um, Everything was such a different feel. Everything was a new look, from like the modern, new, polished, streamlined, great big screen, and everything, was color coordinated, from the power presentations of the speakers to what Chanel brought, to what Oliver brought, to what Mark and Reed brought. It was just all so pristine, polished. And then the Xyngfling store was a completely different experience. It was an experience within an experience. And even if you did not buy a thing, you could go in there and create so much content for the next 6 months if you wanted to. They had a little boost set up for fun stuff with Clear Protein, fun stuff with the Gut Collective, and fun stuff with the new NAD. They had like a bed put against the wall that you could walk behind, and it literally looked like you were in bed. I don't know if anybody saw that. And then there was also a section that Chanel was talking and doing product education on the new product that you could ask questions. And of course, there was a lot of fun things to purchase as well, but just really a new experience. Another thing that was totally different is this: you never got bored, and there was more free time to be with your teams, to have downtime, to go to the store and take fun content. For instance, like the first day, I think we met for 2.5 to 3 hour session, and that was the longest we met. And Saturday was, I think, 2 hours in the morning, 2 or 3 hours in the morning, and then 2.5 hours in the afternoon. So a lot of downtime. So and everything was just exciting and fresh, and it actually ended before time. So like I say, you had a lot of downtime to just hang out with your team. And so let's get this party started. I'm going to share the screen here. And one of the big things I'm sure you have seen is our rebranding. And we are now Xyngfling, the biohacking company. Who loves this? I absolutely love it. It's what I've kind of been about my whole career and half my life. And so, what exactly is biohacking? If this is the first time you've heard of it, what biohacking is, think of it like a cheat code for your body. Biohacking involves intentionally optimizing your lifestyle and your whole environment just to enhance your health and performance. So it's like a hack. You think of a cooking hack. Well, a biohack is hacking your body, cheating the way to longevity, to getting cheat ideas for energy, all the stuff. And I'm super excited about that. So, aspects of wellness that you can biohack. First of all, your body through, obviously, supplementation, optimize fitness, nutrition, and recovery for peak performance. Your sleep, you can biohack and improve your sleep quality and recovery and energy levels, which we just tapped into with the new NAD product. Your home, creating an environment that supports health, from pure air quality to lighting. So not sure what that's about, but that's exciting moving into the future. Your hormones, balance key hormones for mood, energy, and weight management, which Xyngling's kind of tapped in, and I see us expanding there even more. And your microbiome, which we've done to optimize gut health and enhance digestion, improve mental wellness and metabolic function. The next evolution of Xyngfling, what does that look like? We're just talking about a movement, you guys, a new way of living and unlocking life's full potential with Xyngfling, the biohacking company where cutting edge science meets holistic living and where biohacking meets indulgence. I love that. It's sexy, it's new, it's fresh. We're not a weight loss company anymore. We are the biohacking company, and it's trademarked. I'm going to skip that one for later. So this is some slides that Oliver shared. And if you're questioning, if you're skeptical, are they telling the truth? Is this for real? Well, I want you guys to just think what has happened over the last 9 months. Mind boggling. October 1st, we introduced the X Live experience. So month end, every month we do an X Live corporate sponsored Zoom that's polished and professional that you can plug people into. We launched the X5 incentive. That's been a little bumpy. We've had to iron it out to get just the right feel, but we've nailed it. And that's not looking to change anymore. And if you don't know what the X5 incentive is, where you can pick up additional 140, 250, an extra cash. So get back with the person that sponsored you or your upline. Will be happy to share what the X5 incentive is. It's more money in your pocket, basically. In November, December, we had one of Xyngling's biggest sales promo and launched Snickerdoodle Lean with, anybody remember the day we launched Lean Snickerdoodle? It was National Cookie Day. And so I look forward to more fun things like that along the way. January 3rd, the year of transformation, we had our big kickoff virtually to kick off our year of transformation. And we started the year of transformation. All of this happened on January 3rd. It's like, oh my gosh. We launched Trim Sticks Natural Strawberry Daiquiri. We launched a new website. We launched Subscribe and Save. We launched the Share 10 code. And we launched the new app. And it was a little rocky there with the new website because we launched so much, but it's getting ironed out and it's getting better and better every day, if you haven't noticed that. So tons of stuff happening, you guys. In February, we launched Clear Protein. Did you know we sold 24,000 bags and we had 1.5 million in sales in February? Let's see what else happened in February. Let's celebrate some growth. February 2025 versus January 2025, we had 20% increase in subscription revenue. And here's the cool thing, you guys, this is huge. 566% in Q1 alone. We're going to celebrate subscriptions at enrollments. Who loves this? And if you haven't noticed, we have totally polished and updated and modernized our social media. If you're not following Xyngfling Corp on Instagram, make sure you do so after this call because there's things being posted daily, weekly that you can share out, and it's already done for you. We introduced the new customer bonus. What I love about this is we added something for the person that wants to come in and they just want to sell. They can earn up to 45% PV. And the cool thing about this is they didn't take anything away in order to do that. Over 30% to the dollar, highest in the industry. I love this. Usually when the comp plan changes, they take something away. And the cool thing about this is they just added something to the new customer bonus. What else is coming? Anybody want to see? Okay, let's talk about the current enrollment experience. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps at the current enrollment experience. So what they did was they made this better, and now we streamlined and have a new enrollment experience. We removed 2 steps, we streamlined some sections, and it's just fewer steps and makes it simple. reduce the visual clutter, and auto scrolling to the next section. I love this because simplicity wins every single time. If it's complicated, people check out. So I love that they ended up doing that. So let's talk about what else is next. Custom cards. Anybody remember the beauty of custom cards? They are going to be coming back in May. So what that looks like is you can share directly within the app, and it track clicks and engagements. So that's another thing about our new app. If you're not familiar with that, one of the things you'll want to do is go to your app, and at the very first you'll want to just like pull down on your screen. That's how it refreshes. So you'll pull down on the screen, and then at the very bottom, you'll click on Learn, and make sure you go through that, because one of the cool features of our new app is you can track who opens your links. You can put links in your stories, and you'll get notified when somebody clicks on them. You can't, tell who it was, but it's kind of fun getting a notification that says, hey, somebody clicked on the link in your story. Hey, somebody clicked on your link in your bio. Hey, somebody clicked on your link in your Facebook post. I love that. So make sure you know all the features that your app can do. But that is coming in May, custom cards. I wish I could see some feedback, because I know you guys are super excited about this. Let's introduce Pulse. I know somebody said in the comment this is what they were most excited about, and I got to tell you, this is definitely the top 3 of things that I am excited about. So what is Pulse? So Pulse is something that's going to be enhanced in our app, and you can manage customers with Pulse. You can have a pulse on your customers, in other words. This is going to make customer retention and customer care so much. It's going to make you look so good, because you're going to have it at your fingertips. Here's some things you're going to have at your fingertips. You're going to have a Pulse dashboard, and you're going to get a customer alert push notifications. How many of you have experienced this already? We're already getting notifications. It's just going to be enhanced. There's a Pulse dashboard. You're going to have a customer view. This is for your frontline customers only. You're going to get notified when you have a frontline customer, when they place an order, not just the first time, but the second, third, whenever they place an order. So you can shoot a message that says, hey, thanks for your order, da 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 da. You're going to have order insights to follow up. So you can click. So here, let's look at the customer view. When you click on their name, you're going to be able to see what they ordered and be able to follow up. I love that. Who's excited about that? And then also, you're going to have messages that you're going to be able to compose. And I believe these are going to be set by Sarah, our new Chief Sales Officer, which, by the way, that is a total new addition too. I think it was March she came on board. And if you guys don't know her, she's the real deal. She's like the female version of Oliver. And there's so many things that I love about Sarah. But what you need to know is this: she knows what she's doing. She is like the head of marketing now. And the reason she knows what she's doing is because she just left as a brand partner with another company, and she built an organization of over 110,000 in 3.5 years and became a top leader through social media. So that's who's making our onboarding system. That's who's behind the scenes with verbiage and all the stuff in our marketing. So my gosh, I mean, God is so good, you guys. We prayed her in. How about this? Imagine going to the website, sending your customer to the website, and there is an X quiz for them to take. And imagine that X quiz, everybody likes to take quizzes, right? Like, drop a 5 in the comment section if you love to take quizzes. So let's click on that quiz, and let's find out, what is your top wellness goal? So you're going to pick, is it weight management? Is it gut health? Is it energy and performance? Is it fundamental nutrition? Is it just browsing? You're going to click on one of those and then continue. And how do you feel today? And then you're going to tell them how you feel today. You're going to continue. And then what's your daily rhythm like? And I can't read it on here, but it's, 4 options. And they click on that. And then, how do you prefer to take your supplements? Do you prefer to swallow them, drink them, a little bit of both, no preference? and then you're going to click to see your plan. Who loves this? Oh my gosh. I got the chills. This is coming. Here's the deal, you guys. Xyngfling is doing things most aren't willing to do. And what we found out is this. So Oliver and Sarah and I think Mark Walker went to the Direct Sales Association. They meet every year in Dallas, and they were there, and other big companies were like doing well, but they're like, you guys have a unique position in our industry because you can implement change really fast. Whereas with our big company, there's so much red tape to go through and so many check boxes. It takes forever, forever, forever to make any kind of change at all. And they're very envious about what's going on with Xyngfling because we can make change really easily and effortlessly and very quick, as you can see. And we are doing things that most aren't willing to do. We're redefining everything. We're breaking norms. We're building something better. We have blue ocean products that no one else has. Hello. We're not the first clear protein out there, but we are the first direct sales company that has clear protein. And we're one of the first direct sales companies that has network marketing companies that has NAD. We have simple, inclusive, and rewarding business model and a brand. We have a sexy new brand that people crave, and we're doing a movement, you guys. This isn't just a splash in the pan, little get excited hype. We are creating a movement that people trust. We're redefining awareness, a movement, not just a moment. We are going to be dominating wellness. We're going to dominate business, and we're going to dominate the social selling spaces. We have big cultural relevance. We're tapping into real conversations and not just selling. And we have a bold, brand new voice, saying what others won't, challenging the status quo. High impact, viral style content. You've seen a little bit, raw, real, and unfiltered. International redefined. We are going international, but we are not just going to throw spaghetti against the wall. We are going to be strategic about growing globally and the methodical expansion, not reckless launches. And we're going global, and we're going to go the right way. I can't wait to see what happens over the next 3 to 5 years. My gosh. Tailored products, tailored messaging done for you, and leadership in every region. I think, products redefined. The products we are creating are for modern lifestyles, which are, they need to be fast, effective, and craveable. They taste good. Innovation at the core. We're doing wellness category, and we're expanding in the wellness category. We have cutting edge wellness, and it is going to be designed for real life. No gimmicks, just breakthrough products that redefine health and performance and what the marketplace is hungry for. Wouldn't you agree? Culture redefined, industry best incentives and promotions, not just hype, but real rewards. We're redefining what it means to be in direct sales. Safe, respected, and valued, the singular difference. Respect culture first, and training and tools that make success achievable. As you can see, that's just a little glimpse. And from what they tell us, there's a lot more rolling out later. But that's just the scratch of the surface. Who wants to hear about our new product launch, NAD? I would say the first thing that you need to do when you get off this call is go place your order for NAD and start using NAD and I would order 2 bags, one for you and one for somebody else in the family. So this is where science meets self-care. Another thing that's changed over the last 9 months is we have Chanel back. Chanel is, sometimes you just need to hear her story. And coming up, I don't have all the details yet, but she's going to be doing a deep dive YouTube video into NAD. So we're just going to kind of scratch the surface here, but this is her best innovation in her entire career so far. She got up on stage, it was so cute, and did this. I can't reinvent it, but she told a story about once upon a time a biochemical breakdown was happening, and this is the result. You can see the lady with her head laying down. You're not just tired, your cells are too. And that's where NAD comes into play. And I just want you guys to Google NAD also. I had to, gonna be honest. I really didn't know what it was about until I Googled it. But whoa, all I know is I want to have it a part of my body and in my life and part of my routine. It is not a fairy tale, it's biology. We have, okay, who doesn't have stress? Let's look at the general marketplace. Stress, lack of sleep, eats ultra processed food, toxins in our environment, overtraining, underrested, and aging. Who in your target market has any of this stuff? Who in your target market has all of this stuff? And that is where NAD comes into play because we are running on empty. And NAD, think of it like this, your inner spark. Think of your body like your cell phone. What does your cell phone need? It needs recharged. And so many times when we go to sleep, which is when our body is supposed to naturally be recharging, right? A lot of times we can't even fall asleep. A lot of times we can't get into deep sleep. A lot of times we can't sleep for more than 3 hours without waking up. And sometimes even when we sleep all night, we wake up and it feels like we never went to bed. Anybody? And that's where NAD comes into play. It's fuel for your cells. Renewal at the cellular level, renewal of your skin, anti-aging. If you Google this, it's going to talk a lot about anti-aging. It runs your metabolism and it helps keep your cells youthful. And it's doing all this while you're sleeping. And so power your mental clarity. Why are you running on empty? Did you know, you guys, at 30 years of age, your natural NAD drops by 50%? Oh my gosh. And at 50 years old, your NAD drops to by 80%. No wonder we get more tired as we age. No wonder we get more around the midsection when we age. No wonder we have brain fog as we age. We are running low on NAD, and Xyngfling is solving this problem by delivering the beauty sleep elixir your cells have been dreaming of. You're going to sleep deeper, you're going to glow brighter, and you're going to biohack while you sleep. This is non-habit forming. It works with your biology, not against it, promotes autophagy, plus cellular renewal and beauty sleep for your cells. What is autophagy? I want you guys to think of your body of like, as it works, it puts off toxins, just does. Energy in your cells creates toxins alone, just the metabolism, not including what we eat, not including the air we breathe, not including the stress, not including prescription drugs that all tax our body and create toxins. Well, imagine your house if you never took the trash out. That is what happens in your body if you don't have what's called autophagy. Think of autophagy as like taking the trash out of your body. And a lot of people do intermittent fasting to create autophagy, like the intermittent fasting where you fast for 16 hours. Well, this product is also going to promote autophagy to clean things out. You have to get the stuff out so you can have cellular renewal and your body can feel optimal and feel energized. You can take a screenshot of this. I'm not going to go through every single one of these, but this is the core of what NAD is made of and what each one of these does and how it supports your body and how it's going to fuel your body and make you feel younger, feel renewed and refreshed. And now I'm going to move on. Everybody got that? Okay, so for even more magic, we also introduced the longevity pack. Is this not just cutting edge, beautiful, sexy, one ritual? This is literally total body biohacking from morning to night. Includes NAD dreams, clear protein for lean muscle, complete collagen for joint and skin hydration, and complete probiotic for gut health, digestion, and mood. And if you go to shop.xyngfling.com, this is the first thing that's going to pop up is this new longevity pack. So rewrite your story while you sleep. Just one magical elixir and a little time to dream. And I'm just going to share this with you. The first night I took it, I had 3 hours of deep sleep, and I did not wake up at 3 a.m. So things are happening. If you don't have like something to track your sleep, you may want to look at it, getting an app that connects to your Apple Watch or just something. I wish I could see the comment section, but I would in the comment section, because when we're done, we can look at it. Drop a comment in the comments if you've had a result, if you've noticed a difference. Tell me about the taste. All I know is it mixes real easy. It has like a light peach flavoring. It's delicious. So what do you do now? What can I do now? Before we do that, I'm going to share one more thing that was not on the slide deck. And it was just in a chat that we're together with. These are some other changes. So what you may want to do is just hit record so you can remember this, like hit record on your phone or watch the replay. But in your back office, there's been some things that have been updated. One is the detailed genealogy. It's now downloadable in a single file, and they removed the bulky filtering by adding a simple search by name. Number two, coaching opportunities. This section was removed to eliminate confusion on the quote coming soon report. Okay, listen to this one. Now you're going to have a gained frontline report. You're going to get a new report to show who you gained from roll-ups or orphan placements. It's at the left menu navigation under My Business Reports and then Gained Frontline. Number 4, you're going to have customer volume bonus reports. That was added. Again, left menu, commission reports, customer bonus. And the last one, number 5, personally enrolled team. You're going to they added the phone number and active subscription PV volume and updated the code to remove some date display. After your new next enrollment, take a look. But we're going to wrap things up with some actions to take now. Okay, this quote is awesome. I love it. So what Oliver shared with us was, I was looking at the people who are obsessed are the ones who change the world. I want you to become obsessed with working your singular business. But hear me out. What I don't mean by being obsessed with your singular business is working your business 24/7, working your business all the time, working your business to burnout. That is not what I'm talking about at all. I am talking about if you have 1 hour a day to work your singular business, be obsessed in that 1 hour. If you have 2 hours a day, be obsessed in that 2 hours. If you have 5 hours, be obsessed in that 5 hours. Just meet yourself where you're at and be obsessed with the time that you have. The second thing, go ahead and save the date for October 11th, 2025. Welcome to the Xyngfling Virtual Convention. And for $29.99, you can attend the virtual only virtual only convention. For $69.95, you can get the registration kit. The swag was over the top this time, I'm just saying. And then they have a fitness add-on. And if you want to do a watch party kit add-on, you can do that also. Only available to August 31st. I assume the price is going to go up, but all I know is this. From what they presented at the live, I'm sure the virtual is going to be amazing. And I'm going to stop screen share here because I think that's all I've got. Yeah. Okay, the other thing I want you guys to do, and I mentioned this earlier, is use the product. Like use the new product, like use it consistently for 30 days, okay? Use the product, get enrolled or save that date for October 11th. And then also the third thing, you guys, is stay plugged in. We literally are like a phone, your business. If you don't plug in, you're going to die, or your battery's going to run low. And low energy, you can't get very far on low energy, right? So stay plugged in. Stay plugged in. If your team's doing something local, make sure to get there. If there's a call coming up, make sure to try to be on or get the recording. It's like we want to stay by the fire because if you don't stay by the fire and you go try to, on your own island, you get cold. So stay by the fire, stay with us. Another thing that I actually forgot to share happened at the event was probably one of the best speakers we've ever had, and it was Aaron King. And I'm going to share this, and then we're going to wrap up with maybe Q&A. This book, Digital Persuasion, I would go get it. Phenomenal. Drop in the comment section what you guys thought of this, the speaker. First, she talked about bringing the right energy, but the second thing, there was lots of nuggets. I'm just going to talk about these two. So coming with the right energy, because energy is transferred, and people can feel that in your messaging. They can feel it in your posts. They can feel it across the board. That was one takeaway. And the second takeaway was just a huge wake-up call for me of she gave us some tips on why people may be completely ghosting you, why you're not getting a lot of engagement in your content. And the reason is this: maybe go back and look at some of maybe your last post, see how many times the word I this, I that, me this, me that, we this, we that, I'm this, I'm that. Whenever you put you in the equation, it puts like a glass, what do I want to say? Oh gosh, it puts a barrier, it puts a barrier between you and your prospect. Whenever you start out with I, me, I'm, people just scroll by. It's just like, this isn't about me. But when you bring them into the conversation, it removes the barrier. So she gave us lots of instances on, the big screen of what that looked like in posting. And I don't have any here to share, but you have to bring them in. It has to be about them. For instance, I'm trying to think of one. Have you ever been curious about XYZ? Do you ever? And best speaker we've ever had spoke directly. Yes, thank you for sharing that. So if somebody wants to drop, one of like an example she gave, I don't really remember, but spoke directly what we do in our day-to-day direct sales work specifically. It wasn't some analogy that we needed to figure out. Book name again, it is Digital Persuasion. I would recommend getting it and reading it. She's amazing. She's worked with Target. She's worked with some major companies. And yeah, it says you are 34 more times persuasive communicating in person than on digital platforms. And we try to take in-person communication and transfer it to digital messaging and texting, and it doesn't work. And so she showed us definitely some ways to change one simple word to attract more yeses. Ignite action from your posts and messages in just 2.5 seconds. You guys, we literally have less than 3 seconds to grab somebody's attention, whether they're going to read the post or not. We literally have 1 to 3 seconds when somebody scrolls through to in Messenger to see if they're even going to open your message, let alone read it. Same with email. Yeah, so maximize your efforts on social and digital platforms. Craft the perfect, personal, useful, and brief message every time. That's another thing. It has to be brief. So anyway, that is all I have for you guys tonight. Super excited. Be looking for when Chanel is going to do her YouTube live. And we have 8:36 right now. Does anybody have any questions? Okay, so I'm going to pray us out because that's what we do. And yeah, some of you guys know this, some of you don't, maybe you don't know this, but there's a group of us that got together, and literally starting Monday, we had prayer over our company going 24 hours. Somebody was praying around the clock, even just, if it was the top of the hour for 10 minutes, and then just, thinking about and lifting up our business to God in the meantime. So let's close this out in prayer. Father God, I thank you for each and every one of these on the call tonight, and anybody listening to the replay that couldn't be here. Lord, I thank you for our company, Xyngfling 2.0. I thank you for this fresh new start in this fresh new area. I thank you for new beginnings, Lord. I thank you for bringing the new leadership to our company. I thank you for Chanel. I thank you for Sarah. I thank you for Oliver and all that they're doing behind the scenes. I know that Calla said that you had your hand on this company for end time purposes, and we know that, Lord. And in your word, you say, look ahead, do not look back, like Lot's wife. We don't want, to be turned to sand or whatever. So this is about looking ahead. And I just pray for each and every one of these brand partners on here, for their circle to be expanded, for their business to grow, for them to believe that they can. And Lord, what I'm going to ask right now is you heal their unbelief. Heal their unbelief in our company. Heal their unbelief in themselves, Lord. We're praying for growth, expansion. You are a God of abundance, and we're praying for bold abundance. And Lord, I cannot wait to see where we are at in 1 year. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen, amen. I'm going to stop the recording.